straight into the bishop block off. So Juggernaut will be able to get some speed. They will be banning out the Juggernaut down on Juggernaut will be picked up, but they will be banning out the Brewmaster. So yeah, that was a hero that caused them so much support Wave King. And TA gets banned out on the side of support. That is only just a bit. It should be a mid lane Earthshaker fighting yet again. Same goes for game number 1. And the Nagasara gets banned out. TA actually got a slight buff. As Nagasara gets banned out on the C region. So the mix dagger actually doesn't get easy to get the kills on him. Actually quite a nice buff to TA because TA wasn't really getting picked up too much. Once he gets that slight buff, he was picked up a slight bit more. Really TA at least. That is going to be a huge problem. Bad Rider will be picked up for the will be on the Earthshaker yet again. Rev King. And yeah, one thing about Rev King up against Earthshaker, if you get a kill off on the Rev King, you have to kill him yet again. That's going to be a huge problem. In the first game also, they actually banned out the X and the Bad Rider wins this draft hands down. Then this time, X will be still banned out in the first phase, but Bad Rider will be banned out in the second phase. Up on. Then they will still ban it out yet again. See how they want to get claim back this game number 2. Just spending a little bit of time to. They were probably just distracted by the game number 1. So everybody has picked up their heroes on their side, panicking a little bit maybe. So they are pretty nervous. They are trying to figure out how to get back into game number 2 up against Gseven because everybody has picked up their heroes already. Too much in game number 1. So maybe they should consider banning out the Lycan also. Prop out. No, the Brewmaster will be banned out yet again from the side of Volt. KZL will have that on him, the DAC Immortal hero pool already. One good thing about Brewmaster will be the Dagon. I don't really think it's that it should be the extremely rare item because small spider links and then if you have an ethereal blade, most of the time he will be playing. KZL will be on that. G7 will be banned. Will be played by at least. So he gets banned out immediately. He had alright farm right now. Of course, he really fell off in the mid game because of the Lycan's pushing power. Skyrive Mage will be played by Pride. Dazzle will be played by Mesmerizer. On the Dire side, on the Radiant side actually, the Lion will be played by Linger. Played a fantastic Vengeful Spirit in game number 1. Clockwork will be played by... who is that? Showtime? Not Showtime, Sholt. Shoti DVD will be playing the offlane Clockwork probably. But it looks like it's safe lane Clockwork. Kayla will be playing this support Tide Hunter Rev King. For Leo on the mid lane, Queen of Pain probably, and the Shadow Fiend maybe on the safe lane will be played by Kenji. So yeah, up on top the rune doesn't get contested by anyone down at bottom. Same goes for the side of Radiant. Radiant will be picking up the bottom rune and the Dire will be picking up the top rune. Yeah, Leo will just clear the rune and then just back up already. So up on top the Earthshaker rune. So yeah, I really think the Earthshaker is harder to fight against the Queen of Pain. So yeah, nice choice from G7 to just send the Queen of Pain mid rather than the Shadow Fiend. So right now slightly in favor for the side of Propa because it is closer to his tower. Oh, immediate deny coming out from the Queen of Pain. So the Queen of Pain has an immortal item also. Wait, has the right clicks been changed for the Queen of Pain? It seems like it has changed because of the immortal item. Yeah, Fisher coming out just to get some last hits. So up on top, down at bottom, KZL was just harassed back by the Lion and the Shadow Fiend. Oh, up on top, the Cogs being used already. Just try to defend up against the Skyrive Mage, but the Skyrive Mage will have the range to toss out the Arcane Bolts back onto the Clockwork, of course. So he will be alright. But when there's a Skyrive in the lane and your offlaner is a melee, if you have a Bad Rider, it will still be alright. A bit harder to get the kills off onto you, but this will be a sad Clockwork. One more thing, unable to rotate to the jungle. So this is the bad part about some offlaners. But some offlaners just really excel so much that they can, go into the jungle and farm back again. But this Rev King, he didn't add the Vampiric Aura, but if he does add the Vampiric Aura, I think that he can actually go to the jungle and farm up a bit. What will he be bringing up on the career? It will be Sentry Wards being brought up for the Rev King. Right now his camps have been blocked out. He will add to Red Fire Blast first, and he will look for the ward with the Sentry, so he will be alright. Dewarding that 350 gold for the Rev King. So yeah, right now CS shots, Shadow Fiend and the Queen of Pain will be highest, 9 and 8. He's still the early stages only. Oh, this Earthshaker just not getting most of the farm. He will rush the bottom. But unfortunate for him, he will only want to get the levels because the Queen of Pain is just denying. So Ray Fire Blast coming up on the Tidehunter. Tidehunter just uses Echo just to harass back Ref King a bit to prevent him from blocking his stack. But here again, he doesn't have mana for the second Ray Fire Blast. But yeah, he's just standing around. Or down the middle, a little bit harassment up onto Propa with their Shadow Strike. Fisher coming out, stun coming out. Leo is getting pretty low on health. Propa will get blocked by Leo. Leo does he have the blink away? He does have the blink away. He's just going to try to man mode off against Leo. One more right click. Oh, the Propa actually gets the kill off on the Queen of Pain. What was she doing? She have a blink. Why did she want to blink to safety? Wow. Propa getting the first blood. I think maybe. Did he get the first blood just now? I couldn't remember in game number 1. But yeah, Propa will get first blood, claiming back at the end, claiming back some goal in his favor. And then maybe putting him closer to that blink dagger, or maybe giving him just a slight bit of farm. Oh, Leo blinks in to engage up on Propa. Fisher coming out, defensive Fisher. Oh, a lot of damage coming up on Leo. Will he dive the tower for this? Leo is just going full on man mode. Ray Fire Blast coming up on Propa. Leo will be diving down the tower for this Scream of Pain. Stun, not enough. The Shadow Strike, will it take him down? No! He's alive! He's alive! Oh, Fisher coming out just to block off Leo, just to reduce her life to very, very little. Kayla is actually also. But yeah, right now Leo and Kayla will just back off. Same goes for the Earthshaker. All of them will just back off. Back to safety, especially to their fountain. Right now Earthshaker will have completed the Magic Wand already. Magic Wand will keep him alive in lane because the Scream of Pain and the Shadow Strike will be stick charges. So more his way. Right now, KZL boots first. Probably going for that arcane boots maybe. Oh, Kenji, will he miss? No, he won't miss on that last hit. So yeah, unfortunate for the Tidehunter. The Shadow Fiend is actually very easy to get last hits. So the Bounty Rune will be bottled up for Earthshaker. Invis Rune will be picked up by Kayla. Does it get spotted up? Oh, Shadow Rays will get a Q up onto the Tidehunter up on top. The Clockwork actually gets a Q off on the Juggernaut. Surprising pick off on both sides. Maybe not so because there is a Lion, Earthspike and Hex. But up on top, it's a really surprising pick off. Somehow the Juggernaut died to the Clockwork. And that will allow the Clockwork to purchase up a bottle already. So I think a nice aggressive play from the Clockwork. Oh, Skyref Mate coming in. Clockwork will just push away the Skyref Mate. Poison Touch coming up on the Clockwork. Just like to try to harass back the Clockwork. Oh, not enough! One more right click! Where we go down? Mage will get the final right click off onto the Clockwork, will bring him down. And yeah, revenge for the Juggernaut as the Skyrim Mage will claim some revenge for the Juggernaut. So yeah, right now the Rift King will be staying in the middle. Wow, he's pretty low on health. Even one more Fisher will be able to get a kill up on the Rift King, but he will just be looking to back off. The Vampiric Aura has already been added for Leo to regen back up a little bit more. That's why he was staying around. Right now Propa will be harassed back by Shadow Strike, of course. Tidehunter not having the best of lanes because he's going up against a range hero, and this range hero is very good at last hits. The Shadow Fiend is getting pretty much clean last hits. Have the Midas recipe up on the Courier. So Kenji will be looking for the Midas, doesn't even go for the Mag Rush or Use Rush, going straight for the Midas. Alright, so Kenji going for the farm up a lot faster later on. Shoti does have a bottle up. He will spot out the Dire Strike. Oh, engagement up for Leo. Scream off, and Sonic Wave actually misses up on Mesmerizer. He will just TP to safety. Oh my god, Leo, that misplay coming up from the Queen of Pain. Unfortunate. But we'll just rotate in. Silence are coming out from Propa and Enchant Totem. But the final Arcane Bolt will be able to get a kill up on the Queen of Pain. Wow, the Queen of Pain. Why? The misplays, allowing the Desert just to get back to the fountain safely. That was just a really questionable play by the Queen of Pain, who died down here. How did you miss that Sonic Wave? That is. So right now, the Tidehunter will be just staying in the trees, probably maybe looking for his arcane boots first. Midas already been completed up for the Shadow Fiend. Oh, Hex up, stun up on Propa. Propa just throws a Fisher just to save himself. Leo comes in, Blink Strike. No, what Blink Strike? Shadow Strike, and then just taking a lot of tower damage. Propa gets the Echo Slam, gets the kill off on the Queen of Pain instead. Right now, Kayla will go down to the tower. One more right click. Oh, he gets a double kill. Then he gets a Shallow Grave off. The Desert will be saving his life. Then Lion even goes down in that. How did Volt turn around? Why? I have no idea. They really overextended on the side of Gseven. 3 in exchange of none. Even the in that fight. Nice timing with the Echo Slam, just clearing out 2 people and then letting the tower hit them, and then they just died. So really overextension for the side of Gseven. Clockwork gets another Q up on the Juggernaut. Possible. Oh, the rotation coming in from the Wraith King, of course. But wow, even the top lane. Unfortunately, only the top lane and bottom lane are not going well for Gseven. Maybe not so well on the top because the Clockwork doesn't get a lot of farm. Only the bottom lane is really. Oh, concussive shot up on Kenji. Some Shadow Rays just to clear up the creep wave. I think he was supposed to hit the Tide Hunter at least, but no. He will be just harassed back with some arcane bolts. And oh, down that middle. Proper will get engaged up upon by the Queen of Pain, of course. Midas is on cooldown for Kenji. Shadowfiend will get a final race off on the Tide Hunter. Really, why did he stay there for too long? He gets a kill. Easy race coming out from the Shadowfiend, just clearing off him so easily. Oh, Earthshaker trying to get the rune. Oh, Kayla will get the rune. Oh, solo on Help Misha coming out. One more right click coming out from the Dazzle will be enough to get a kill up on the Wraith King. Oh god. That 4 points up in Enchant Totem, just doing so much work. Right now the Wraith King is only level 4, doesn't even have a reincarnation, so unfortunate incident for the Wraith King. He will go down yet again. Right now Dire Observer will be... I'm not sure whether he gets spotted out by the Radiant side, but right now the stack will be cleared by Kenji. As usual, and Kenji will be the build because he has picked up the Staff of Wizardry already. And finally KZL will be rotating back to lane to, you know, get some... So yeah, right. So right now KZL not having the best of times, honestly. Dazzle will be just stacking some camps, probably for the Juggernaut to spin, or maybe even the Tide Hunter to go and anchor smash the creeps, because he does have the Arcane Boots up already. So when the Arcane Boots has already been completed, it means Tide Hunter will be able to roam to the Ancients or even the jungle if there are stacks. So yeah, good for the Tide Hunter. At least he gets the Arcane Boots up in like 9 minutes, so he will be alright. But yeah, this out of control. He gets 2 kills and 77 last hit. Some jungle farm, of course, and that will be the Midas on him also. It would have been, I think, about a 7-minute Midas for this Shadow Fiend, and it will be a 10-minute in total. 10-minute. Oh, up on top there. In the middle, is it? Yeah, there's a pick-off in the middle. The Shaker goes down to the Clockwork. Unfortunately, I was talking about the Shadow Fiend too much. Leo will just bring to safety. Rocket Flag coming out just to push back Pride a little bit. And yeah, right now they will just back off. Will they look for another engagement? Leo doesn't have enough mana. Oh, no, Hookshot is on cooldown. The Hookshot was just used to clear off the Earthshaker, so the Earthshaker will just back off. Blink Dagger was delayed up on the Earthshaker, unfortunately, so sad for him. He will have to farm up yet again. So like I was saying, it will be a full 10-minute Eve Scepter Midas up for Kenji, so Kenji is really farmed. Wraith King is in a very bad position. Will he get spotted out by KZL? Oh, they will spot out KZL now. KZL will spot out the Wraith King, but the Wraith King will just back off, go back to the tower, push out the tower, and then KZL will stay at his D2 tower to play safe. Right now the Courier bringing the Eel Scepter to the Shadow Fiend. We'll probably be looking for some Eels engagement with that Requiem of Souls, probably trying to nuke down someone. But yeah, right now Clockwork up on top will get caught out. He will hook from the safety. Oh, Omni Slash coming out, doesn't have enough damage. He will just try to focus on the Pride. One more right click will be enough. Oh, the Clockwork actually gets the killing spree. Kill up onto the Skyrim Mage. Unfortunately, Arlis will get a final right click up onto the Clockwork because he was just eating so much spin damage, and Leo just comes in to clear off the Juggernaut with the Scream of Pain, and then of course the Juggernaut knows that he's not going to survive that. He will just let the Queen of Pain kill him. Tide Hunter goes down yet again. Shadow Fiend. So right now the Shadow Fiend has 1400 gold up. It's only 11 minutes in, yet he's 1 item, 2 item, and 1400 gold. He should be building to the BKB now, unless you want to build into the Blink Dagger. It is also possible, but there is a lot of lockdown on the side of Volt. Maybe a Blink Dagger will be a good, a BKB will be a good idea. Right now Propa will have to be for him. So looking for some Echo Slam is up, so maybe they are going to look for. Oh my god. Then maybe putting him closer to Volt. Oh, Leo brings it to engage up. Look at that. Fisher come out. Oh, a lot of damage coming up on Leo. Really dive the tower for this. Leo is just going full on man mode. Ray Fire Blast coming up on Propa. Leo really dive the tower for this Scream of Pain. Stun, not enough. Because the Shadow Strike will take him down. And yeah, he will get spotted out farming the stacks. does have Omni Slash up in about 50 seconds. Oh, weave coming up on Clockwork. The Blink Echo is actually ready up on the Earthshaker, but an engagement up on the Tidehunter. Stun coming out, finger up deck, the Lion will clear up the Tidehunter at the end of the day. Oh, Echo Slam coming out. Earthshaker will get the feature out onto the... Oh, Clockwork, oh, so much, but yeah, Sonic Wave will clear up the Dazzle, and fantastic hook shot coming in just to stop the Dazzle from Shadow Graving himself. With that battery is out, then finally getting a kill up onto the... Oh, Pride is getting so low on health. Leo, a few more right clicks, and the Shadow Strike will get reduced the Skyrim Mage damage to low enough to get a kill up on him. Final right clicks will be enough. It will be a 4 for nail trade in favor of Gseven. Look at the net worth charts right now. Oh, Gseven just skyrocketing so much. 4k in lead. Definitely for Gseven. And let's take a look at the ESP graph. It will be 4k in favor of Gseven also. So yeah, there will be a Blink Dagger up on the Shadow Fiend, so he doesn't really look for the BKB just yet. It is only 13 minutes in and he has already 100 last hits. So this Shadow Fiend just farming up so well. Dazzle purchases up a Chainmail. Oh, Leo will get featured up, will get Enchant Totem out. And right now, Clockwork rotates in for some defensive cogs, but no. Queen of Pain will get the blink to safety. She will be alright. Proper, if he had I think if he had Enchant Totem into the feature, I think he would have gotten the Q up onto the what do you call this, Queen of Pain. I suddenly forgot about it. But yeah, let's take a look at the level up of Kayla. Kayla has finally gotten that reincarnation up, so probably gonna look for some defensive engagement. At least Clockwork probably did use the hook shot, I didn't see it, but even if the race was enough to clear him off, doesn't even need the Requiem of Souls. So right now, Requiem of Souls is level 2. Will they try to get a Q up on anyone else? Because Requiem of Souls are level 2. 120 times 36, that is the amount of damage the Shadow Fiend has. So yeah, probably gonna use up someone who doesn't have a lockdown, maybe the Dazzle or even the Tidehunter. Then maybe probably looking up for a Q up on him. But right now, Tidehunter has only 400 gold. It's about 15 minutes in already and it's only has 400 gold. I don't believe I've seen a Ravage just yet. Feature coming out, Enchant Totem, another Enchant Totem, armor reduction, one more right click. No, he will get a blink to safety. Sorry. But yeah, Oblivion Star already completed up for the Queen of Pain. Engagement. Is there a hook shot ready for the Clockwork? No, the Clockwork actually rotates back up top, but he will be looking for the Blade Mail already. Skyrim Mage, Dazzle will be down here. Oh, he will blink away from that Poison Touch. Will get. Right now, Clockwork is in a bad position, but he does have hook shot up in 1 second time. Hook shot came off cooldown. Have the Omni Slash up. Will we look for a Q up on the Shoti? No, Shoti will be able to back off in time. And of course, he does have the defensive cogs to be used. KZL will rotate up top. Does have the Ravage. Haven't seen the Ravage being used just yet. Shadow Fiend is pretty low on health. Alright. Shadow Fiend minusing up some creeps, pretty low on health. The whole Dire team is actually in the Dire. I checked all of them by just zooming out the camera, so that is actually positioning for them. They really forced the rotation up for everybody. That's why not good for them. So Queen of Pain will be completing the Orchid really soon. Didn't really farm much in lane, didn't really stick to lane to farm, but right now Red King will get caught out by KZL. So Arcane Bolt being tossed up by KZL. Armor reduction coming out from the gun. Rocket Flare, hook shot coming in. But no, he gets it by Shadow Grave. Some heal coming just to save up the Tidehunter, but he will go out to the final right. It's coming out. Echo Slam coming out on the Shadow Fiend, and the Lion. Wow, double kill coming in the way of Flopper. He will get slowed down by I'm not sure what actually. I think there was a lot of Atos, but no, he doesn't have mana for the reincarnation. He will go down to the Omni Slash. Vault turn this around. 4 trade, just losing the Tidehunter, but after the Tidehunter releases his Ravage, he doesn't really need to stay around anymore. But wow, fantastic Echo Slam coming out from the Earthshaker. At least was just behind, but he just rotates in to slowly get the kill. Right now the Ziyasha has finally been completed up for the Juggernaut. Queen of Pain is on the high ground. Blink in, Scream of Pain, Sonic Wave will get the kill up on the Dazzle, but he's in trouble right now. He doesn't have mana for Blink. At least we'll try to look for the right clicks. Feature coming on the block, Leo and the Mask of Madness. The right clicks, the crits. We'll get the final right clicks off onto the Queen of Pain. Proper is in a bad position right now. Even though Kayla doesn't have Blink, he'll get out alive. Fortunately for him, he will be alright. So Clockwork hookshot still cooling down though. Doesn't have the blade mail up just yet, but it will be soon. Right now Tidehunter will be going back to the ancients. Hookshot actually misses on the Tidehunter. Oh wow, the range, it was just down here, and then on here. Luckily for the Tidehunter, the hookshot doesn't hit him. The ward down here to spot out the Tidehunter, of course, that's why he went for the try on the hookshot. But right now KZL will be spotted out, clearing the ancient camps. Clockwork just coming in to steal away his ancient creeps. Oh, TPing coming out from the Earthshaker, but yeah, the Shadow Fiend will get the he will get the last hit off on the tower. So luckily for Kenji is just still farming out of control. What is he bringing up on the career right now? Oh, it's a BOT's recipe. So he, oh wow, yeah. He has his BOTs, he has a Midas, Use Scepter, and even a Blink Dagger. This is just so farm. Let's take a look at the net worth charts right now. Gseven did take back slight bit of the net worth charts because that fantastic Echo Slam coming down at middle down here from the Earthshaker did bring their net worth up a slight bit more. Same goes for the EXP graph, they killed a few. Unfortunately for them, they will miss the last hit off on the tower. The engagement down the middle was really fantastic. Right now the game is, I would say 50-50, but on the side of Gseven, the Shadow Fiend will be the hero to look out for. He is so confident that he doesn't even need to build into the BKB just yet. But I really predict that BKB should be coming out pretty soon. I think it will be his next item, the BKB. Unless he's so ballsy, he will be going straight for the butterfly. But oh, Juggernaut will be going for an SM. Oh, Earthshaker got a kill up on the Queen of Pain down at bottom. Echo Slam was committed. Yeah, Echo Slam was committed, so Queen of Pain will go down. Does he have the Orchid up already? No, it's about 400 gold away from the Orchid. So yeah, killing spree up on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker to build into a BKB. Oh, picked up. So yeah, BKB will be completed soon up on the Earthshaker. Tidehunter will be going for the mech. Doesn't even go for the Blink Dagger already. I'm actually pretty surprised by this because what you want to do is use the Tidehunter, go into Ravage, and then oh, hookshot coming out on KZL. He gets hookshot, get caught in. No, the Shadow Rays just coming out. Too much damage, too much DPS. Up the Tidehunter yet again. So unfortunate for the Tidehunter, the Shadow Fiend is just clearing him up most of the times. I think oh wow, actually 4 kills up on the Shadow Fiend, and I think all 4 kills were on the Tidehunter. So very sad life. Proper actually gets another kill up on top. He gets a kill up on the Rev King. So the Rev King doesn't have that reincarnation up because he does have it on cooldown. He probably died to creeps with that reincarnation. That's why. Yeah. So Earthshaker will be looking for a BKB. Oh wow, the Queen of Pain coming out to kill. I actually missed that. I mean, I just turned away and then they get a kill up on the Dazzle. So yeah, nice engagement coming on the Queen of Pain, spotting out that the Dazzle was really out of position. The creeps were coming in from the Radiant side. Daya had no creeps, TPs coming in. Earthshaker coming in, no, Tidehunter coming in. He does have a Ravage, he does have a Ravage, but everybody's not in position for the Ravage. Killing spree going the way of Atlas, he's just right click down, the creeps are ready. Clockwork will just TP out the safety. Right now, Propa will have the Mithril Hammer up already because he got a kill up on the Queen of Pain, the Tidehunter up on top. Right now, Queen of Pain will have the Orchid being completed already, and yeah, apparently the Shadow Fiend enough to go for the butterfly straight, so he will be looking for a blink for the BKB first. So yeah, the Earthshaker's BKB will probably to neglect the damage coming out from the Queen of Pain, the Finger of Death from Lion, and maybe some Shadow Rays and Requiem of Souls from the Shadow Fiend. So yeah, wow, Shadow Fiend is just farming out of control, I swear to God. Even though he didn't farm as much because he was looking for some pickoffs in the mid game, but at the end of the day, he is still highest on farm charts, highest on the net worth charts, of course. Yeah, he's 3k in favor. Oh, down the middle, hookshot coming up on the Sky. Now Shadow Crane will be tossed up on the Sky Mage, trying to heal him, but up in time. Oh, one Omni Slash just being committed for the Clockwork. I don't think that's good enough. Oh, start coming out. That new star Atlas. Right now they will be looking for an engagement up on Mesmerizer. Kayla will be slowed down by the Poison Touch Dazzle, but right now Shadow Fiend is down here. Shadow Grave coming out from Mesmerizer. There is the Ravage. Ready now for Ravage. Echo Slam. They misses everything. Wow! They whiffed the Ravage and Echo Slam. What just happened? What just happened?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What in the world just happened? Ravage and Echo Slam totally missing everyone. The blink to safety was available for the Shadow Fiend, so it just blinks out down here. And then Wraith King was just so out of the range. And then I think Volt is just telling themselves, what did we just do? We just put off 2 of our best engaging ultimates, and we didn't even pick off anyone. At least a Fisher should have came out for the Earthshaker to maybe, you know, try to stop someone from escaping the Ravage. But at the end of the day, I have seen Ravages getting missed. I have seen Echo Slams getting missed, but I haven't seen them getting missed together at the same time. Really unfortunate for the side of both. Back off, home shot coming in. We'll just hook on to Leo because Leo blinks in. But right now, RB will just try to master man the win safety fight. We'll drop the Skyrim Mage ultimate. Unfortunately, it doesn't get a kill off on anyone. Pop-out will just come into new boss, the Queen of Flame. Doesn't have the BKB up. He will get hexed up. Right clicks coming out from the Shadow King. Right clicks coming out from Kayla. He will get his mana set up. And he will go down. It is a 3-for-1 trade. Shadow Fiend will get a mega kill streak up on the Earthshaker, and they will look straight to push this T2 tower down the middle. BKB for the Shadow Fiend at least. And yeah, if they do have Echo and Ravage up in that fight, I really think they would have turned it around. So yeah. For one thing is that I've seen so much ultimates in one game that happened in the DAC, which was the game I think Big God versus C9. Big God RTK just whiffing every Ravage he got, and then the Epicenter just whiffing from Lanham also. So Lanham or Ice, I cannot remember who was playing the Sand King. But yeah, that was the game where I seen a lot of ultimates getting whiffed. But this is just some next level shit. Too many ultimates just getting whiffed already. But yeah, the ultimate orb already being completed up for Shadow Fiend. Probably looking for the Eye of Scully. As maximum souls, he will just look to try to deny the creeps. Right now the Juggernaut does have the ultimate orb, maybe building the Eye of Skadi, even Manta style. Dazzle doesn't have any item progression up on him. Down at middle, just to be stunning up the creep only. Rev King is pretty close to his Blink Dagger already. Not sure whether will he be completing it up soon, but yeah, he will be alright. We'll have the BKB being completed at least. Right now, there is a Ravage on KZL. Will they whiff it yet again, or will he get it up? There is a 0-6 on Titan Hunters. 0 kills, 6 deaths, and only 4 assists. I don't think his Ravage was really all Clockwork up on top, picking out some hook shots, cancelling the animation. We'll get the hook up on Propa. Propa does have a BKB up. Will he try to get an Echo Slam up? No, the blink coming in from Kenji. No, Propa is getting low. Will they lose the Earthshaker? He's their best hero. The Earthshaker will go down, killing spree going the way of Kenji. Things are not looking good for the set of Volt, because the Earthshaker just gets picked off yet again. Things are really not looking good for the side of Volt. Oh, wow. Charts is just shooting up in favor of Gseven. It's already 10k. Shooting up 10k lead for the side of Gseven. Juggernaut gets picked off somewhere. I think it's down at bottom. Probably got picked off by herself. But yeah, right now the EXP graph isn't really too extreme. But a 5k EXP lead means the supports on the side of Gseven. The support on the side of Volt. Oh, Mesmerizer. Blinking coming from Kenji. BKB, yeah. Just go on right clicking now, Mesmerizer. No, right now, Vacuum of Soul! Right! He just gets nailed down, double kill coming in the way of him. Wow, the TP wasn't in time for the Dazzle. Right now, Titan Hunter is getting low on health. Blink coming up. Ravage just being committed up on Leo alone. Leo will be looking to be into the Acceptor, find the right click. It will be a full 5-man team white coming in the way of Gseven. Even though Volt did die before that, Volt did die before, I mean not Volt, the Earthshaker did die before that, but if you count it in such a way, it will be a full 5-man team wipe. The Juggernaut getting picked off down here, Earthshaker getting picked off down here, 2 heroes, the Dazzle and the Skyrim Mage down here, and then Titan Hunter down here. So he Ravage just to try and save himself. I think that was really wasted. But down here, let's talk about it again. The Skyrim Mage was used up by the Shadow Fiend, and the Dazzle did try to grave himself and just TP out. His TP wasn't up in and then the Requiem of Souls did hit him and he got squashed like a bub. Oh, is there a hook shot ready for the Clockwork? Oh, he will get hacked up by the Lion. The Lion Blink Dagger already doing some work. Will there be a hook shot coming out from the Clockwork? No, he will just try to cancel out the TP. No! He will get a TP out. Doesn't hook shot go through BKB? I remember BKB. He will stun up any heroes on BKB. That's why I was actually questioning about that play down there. They would have gotten a kill out. At least I mean Asta Rocky. Oh, Echo Tank coming down in the middle. Oh, the Shadow Beam finally. Finger of Death coming out, but the Shadow Beam will be enough to try to save up Papa. Right now, the clock coming in from the clockwork. He will get a kill up on the side and he's the blaming of course. But right now, Kayla actually respawns. No, Ken doesn't die. He buys back TPC. He's getting greedy on her life. Papa, he gets a kill up on Shadow Beam yet again. Right now, Papa will just BK. Yeah, trying to get a kill. No, this Sonic Wave coming to clear out. Even the BKB cannot save him there. For that, right now, at least will get hexed up. Leo just focusing him down right directly. Straight up kill coming in the way of the Queen of Pain. Right now, she will be looking for an Ultra kill, looking for the Tide Hunter. But no, the Tide Hunter will be just backing up to the tower already. So triple kill going in the way of the Queen of Pain. It will be a 4-man wipe in a 4 Gseven. Did by anti-bean, but unfortunately he did go down yet again, going in the way of the sorry, of the Earthshaker. But yeah, looking good for the start of Gseven because this Earthshaker really cannot do a lot of damage because of that BKB up on the Shadow Fiend. I mean, he will be able to get some stuns up on the Shadow Fiend, but I mean, he will be able to get some right-click damage up on the Shadow Fiend, but stuns? I don't think so. Lion will be looking to bring into the X-Scepter already, so that's going to be a hell of a team fight. Queen of Pain will have the X-Scepter being completed already, 10 kills, 6 deaths. Looking alright for the Queen of Pain, but the Tide Hunter 077. On the bright side, Earthshaker has already completed the Crystallis. One thing I thought about Earthshaker was, if you want to play a carry Earthshaker, one thing I really is a good item will be actually the X-Scepter. X-Scepter is a really good item up for carry Earthshaker because excuse me. But yeah, let's take a look at the Scepter damage coming out from the Earthshaker Echo Slam. But I do believe there is a lot more damage coming out from the Echo Slam. That's why I think that yeah, he should have gone for the X-Scepter rather than. Oh, Roche will be engaged for the start of Volt. Smoke wasn't spotted on Gseven, so this might be a Roche going down. Mesmerizer does have the Medallion of Courage up. Healing Ward, of course. Eye of Skadi already being completed. Yeah, this Roshan will go down after Volt. Gseven should have gone Roche earlier on, so this will be a huge pickup, huge Roshan for the start of Volt.
Roshan has
yes, Roshan will go in the way of the Juggernaut. Juggernaut just died too many times. 7 times is actually a lot. Right now, there is a Blink Dagger up on KZR. Will he get caught up? No. He doesn't have buyback. He will get hexed up. No, he's in very bad position right now. Mana will get set up. No, he actually releases Rabbit. Echo Tank coming out. Kenji. He will try to use himself. No, the final right click coming out on the Tide Hunter will get a kill up on him. Aegis has already been brought up by the Juggernaut. Sorry, I have a sore throat. Oh, Tide Hunter blinks in, doesn't get his mana minus out by the Cogs. Right now, they will just look to back off. The Wraith King went down in that fight, the Shadow Fiend went down in that fight. Both just looking for a bit of momentum, trying to win back the game. But yeah, indeed, they really have a bit of momentum already in their way. Oh, there's a Beast Rune up on Clockwork. He will have a hook shot ready up. And yeah, for this. Alright, there will be a short pause. So yeah, let me take a little while to, rest my throat a little bit. One thing was yeah, right now let's talk about the Clockwork. Getting really good hook shots off, getting some good pickoffs, but they were really out of position. Earthshaker was here. Shadow Fiend was down here. And then the Clockwork was down here. What you want to do will be the Clockwork will be should be the hero that is actually taking the Skywrath Mage's ultimate away. With that Blade Mail, he can at least get a kill up on the Skywrath Mage in return. So at least allowing the Shadow Fiend to get some right click damage up on the side of Volt. But in that team fight, unfortunately the Shadow Fiend was actually caught out alone. Echo Slam, everything just being thrown onto the Shadow Fiend. Echo Slam. Ultimate Mystic Flare was thrown on Shadow Fiend, wasn't able to do anything about it. Unfortunately, he went down in that fight. Doesn't have a buyback because he did buyback in the previous fight, and right now, Vote will be looking for. Ready. Hold on. Yeah, so right now, Mesmerizer will be looking for that 4-star to at least save someone out from the cogs. Does have wizardry up already, so he will be alright. Juggernaut is just farming really quickly. He's looking to beat the Basher already. So maybe after the Basher, he will look for the Refresher or maybe even a Abyssal Blade. Then that will be the time that Volt actually turns the game. The Abyssal Blade will be dropped on either the Queen of Pain or the Shadow Fiend. Then Shadow Fiend will be in deep trouble. So yeah, on the side of Volt, they are actually doing pretty alright. Shadow Fiend, let's take a look at the network charts actually. Wow, he actually reached a point where he hit 14k, but right now it is already on about in favor of Gseven. Volt just trying to bring back a little bit, as little as possible. Slowly going back in their favor. Same goes for the EXP graph. It hit 12k at one point in time, but right now it just falls back to about 5k. So yeah. The Lion will be completing the Aghanim Scepter soon, about halfway there. Clockwork also about to complete his Aghanim Scepter, about a point booster away from the Egg Scepter. We'll be at it for the side of Volt. So let's take a look at the buyback status. Buyback status only ready for the Earthshaker and the Queen of Pain. So KZL, he does have the Blink Dagger up, but of course nobody is around. They are sticking very close to each other. The two supports just following the carries all around. Hopefully we get to see some amazing crits coming out from Propa. Smoke being used for the side of Volt. And yeah, Propa already gets ready. The Enchant Totem, the Dire Observer will spot out. Clockwork is going down. Silence up. Oh, he goes down so easily. Juggernaut will get a final kill. The smoke will be useful. Queen of Pain just not there. And yeah, Shadow Fiend was just farming up in the jungle. So I think the Shadow Fiend actually wants to complete up on his Eye of Skadi before engaging. Then that will allow him to get so much more tanky. And at least allowing him to get into team fights. Right now the Lion also just farming up the jungle a little bit. Rev King, what is he doing to? Is that drums? Yeah, is it? Just to give him a lot more mana regen at least.
Dire's bottom tower is
there
under
will be
attack.
a smoke up on the side of Gseven. Roaming by the side of the... If they see anybody turn up in this lane, that person will be so dead. Oh, okay. In the bad position. Blink up anyone? Oh no, the Juggernaut actually gets spotted in. So right now they will just stay in the trees. The Lion and the will just back off. Queen of Pain will just bring to the trees because the blink is very low on cooldown. There is a ward down here that will spot out the Tide Hunter farming the jungle. I mean the Ancients at least. So a lot of things coming out. Juggernaut will be spotted up top maybe? No, he won't be. Oh, Rocket Flag coming out, blink in, finger of death, everything gets committed. Hook shot coming out for that, but just the Rocket Flare was enough. So they will get 2 kills up onto the Dazzle and the Tide Hunter. Right now I think it will be the perfect time for them to head up to the high ground push. The Tide Hunter just buys out whatever he can, buys out the 4-star recipe at least. And I think after the 4-star he will be looking straight into the Refresher Orb. So one thing about the Refresher Orb will be the comeback item for them, because the Shadow Fiend's BKB is getting pretty low on timing already. It's about 7. Maybe the Queen of Pain will look for a BKB soon. 4200 gold. Eye of Skadi already been completed up for the SF. At least he has more health. Echo Slam coming up on Leo. He gets silenced up. Now Kenji coming in. He uses up the Earthshaker, but he goes down to the Mystic Flare. Unfortunate for the unfortunate incident for Queen of Pain. She gets caught out. Oh, the hook shot coming in. It wasn't a Aghanim Scepter hook shot, but I think he should just wait for the Scepter to come before he hook shot, because right now his hook shot is so long on cooldown. Yeah, he should have waited for the Egg Scepter before getting the cooldown. Right now the clock work. Egg Scepter being completed already. Yeah, Egg Scepter finally being completed. Down the middle. Oh, the Steward engage up for Ravage coming out. Wrecking goes down already, 20 damage. Asta will be graced up. Omni Slash coming up on Kenji. Oh, he goes down to the Mystic Flare. Right now he's going bad for the side of Gseven. Arcane Bolt being tossed up on DVD. One kill up onto the... Oh, he will get nuked up by the Earthshaker. The crits are real. Wow. The Requiem of damage to the side of Volt, and they just turn it around. loses 5 man. It will be a full 5-man team wipe going in the way of Vault. How did they do it? I have no idea. Right now, the full Daedalus has been completed up for Propa, so the crits, it was amazing. 9,000 damage done for the side of Vault. That is amazing. It's a lot of EXP change. I think right now it should be in favor of Vault pretty soon. No, it will be about 1k in favor of G7, but yeah, going to be in their favor pretty soon. Oh, Propa will just BKB TP out. Yeah, he almost 2 out of position. He just tried to get some backdoor. Unfortunately, that was not possible. And we'll just get back. We'll just back off. Right now, at least we'll have the Basher up ready or Abyssal Blade. Going to be completed pretty soon. About 300-400 gold away from it. And then that will be trouble for G7. Because right now, Shadowfiend's BKB is down to 6 seconds. He doesn't have any other item slots already except for the Midas. We'll be probably changing it for either a Butterfly or Daedalus. I think the Butterfly will be a better option because the Butterfly will be able to get some misses for him. So will not be real for Propa. But of course Propa will be able to clear off everybody else. So Red King doesn't have the level 3 ultimate just yet. Only level 2. Level 3 is about a minute's cooldown. Yeah, about a minute's cooldown. Is a huge cooldown difference from level 3 to level 2 to level 3. So yeah, Red King probably want to get ultimate up first before engaging the next fight. Mesmerizer gets the Shadow Grave up on Atlas just now down here. Seem to need it because the Omnislash just kept him on full health. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of sorcery already, but right now buybacks will be available for the Juggernaut and the Earthshaker and the Queen of Pain. No buyback finally ready for the Shadow Fiend. Should really save for buyback for the next fight. Right now, it's already been completed by the Clockwork, but item progression wise, not really a lot. Oh, actually gets him out, and yeah, the final Sonic Wave will just clear up the Earthshaker. So unfortunate for him, does he get? He at least gets the tower. He tries to TP out BKB. The Clockwork actually TPs in time to get the hook shot off. Now there is a buyback out on. So will he be looking for a buyback? Does it expire? No, stun up on Mesmerizer. Oh, the finger of death coming out from the Lion will be able to kneel him down. There will be no Dazzle in this fight. Dazzle doesn't have a buyback. They will be looking for the high ground push already. There's a Blink Dagger and a Ravage up on the Tidehunter. There will be a buyback available for the Earthshaker also. So will the Earthshaker buyback? That is the question. Right now, Kayla. Oh, Pride actually passed up to the wrong way. What was he doing? He gets nuked down by the Shadow Fiend. And now buyback coming out from the Earthshaker. Pride buys back too. And now Juggernaut will be used. BKB is going down. Fisher coming out to block out Kayla getting low on health. Oh, final right click will be enough to get a kill up on Kayla. Being dropped by Kayla. Gus coming out, everything. Double kill going the way of Atlas. They come back in that one. But unfortunately, Propa didn't get any kills in that fight because the Shadow Fiend managed to be away. Wasted buyback, to be honest. At least the Skyrim Mage contributed to something nuking the Red King, but there was only the Fisher that contributed blocking out the Red King. Other than that, I think the Earthshaker didn't really do a lot from that buyback. So right now he has wasted his buyback, unfortunately. But of course the Shadow Fiend will know that the Earthshaker doesn't have a buyback. Maybe they'll be looking for a high ground push. Maybe looking for a pick off up onto the Earthshaker or anyone else first, then immediately pushing up the high ground. So nice Ravage, just delaying the time for the buyback coming from the Earthshaker. But I think he should really have communicated telling that he's going to Ravage pretty soon. So maybe you should buy back while I blink into Ravage. So but you can get a TP and maybe get an Echo Slam up onto the Shadow Fiend at least. Because Shadow Fiend's BKB was really getting very low. That's why. Right now, Shadow Fiend does have 4100 gold up. Maybe looking for a BKB. I mean, a Blink Dagger or maybe even a Butterfly. So yeah, that's one thing I really didn't really like about the new thing was that BKBs cannot be repurchased yet again. I think that if BKBs can be repurchased is actually very good. Because I think there was one time during the No Tidehunter period where Bulldog was playing Nature's Prophet, I think, and he was so farmed that he had about 5 BKB stash. That's how farm he was. 5 BKBs in his stash. Like after he died, he just bought back again. I cannot remember who was it, Bulldog or somebody else. But yeah, that was just at a time where BKB could have been repurchased again. But the Dire Observer will spot the Queen of Pain going to the Roshan. Right now, Roshan is getting pretty low on health. There is Queen of Pain will be taking the Aegis because she doesn't have a BKB up. Of course, Clockwork will be looking to buy some time for them. Clockwork actually gets nuked down by the crits coming. But the Dazzle will get a final right click up on him. Leo, he does. Oh, Mr. Blade being dropped by Leo. Aegis will go down. Unfortunate incident. He is very out of position. Oh, right now, will they try to get another kill up on him? Out. Oh, he will try to blink to safety. And he will get slowed up by the Dazzle. No, it was the Iron Guardian. No, Leo! He gets nuked down by the Omni Slash. He goes down to that fight. Even the Aegis being weaved for that. Oh, right now, BKB being used to just catch out one Lion. Wow. Oh, this is bad for the side of Gseven. I really think that Volt will be able to come back into the game right now. The network starts still in favor of Gseven. No idea why. Maybe they didn't really get any important kills like the kills off the Shadow Fiend. Let's say those spikes are kills off onto the Shadow Fiend, and then those spike back up are kills onto the Earthshaker. ADXP graph will be neutral as it will be neutral as Volt just takes back all the EXP from the side of Gseven, leveling up with them. So right now they will be equal levels against. Wait, what the? Oh god! Unfortunate incident. The Earthshaker will die to the Wrath King and the Shadow Fiend down here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wrath King is looking for a BKB already.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Earthshaker will go down to the Alright, so right now, Shadow Fiend will be looking for a butterfly build. So he has sold his Midas ready. BKB already on 5 seconds, unfortunately, for the Shadow Fiend. And right now, the being completed up for G7's Kenji. They will be looking for a T2, the Rex push right now. One thing, I think the butterfly is a very good pickup, rather than the butterfly is a good pickup compared to the Daedalus, because the Earthshaker will get some misses up onto the Shadow Fiend. That is something to consider. That's why he picks up the butterfly, of course. But right now, really get it falling out of control. This is a time where they re-engage and then maybe turn it around on them. So yeah, right now the side of right now Artley's probably looking for a refresher. 4,800 gold already up on Artley. It is going to be dangerous. Oh, hookshot coming in. What did he hookshot onto? I think he hookshot onto the Lion. Oh, that's such a bad engagement. Hookshot will be up in a Kenji will get the gas up on him. Oh, the Pistol Blade is ready. No, stand up. Artley's actually gets saved up by the Lion. Right now, he gets hexed up. Oh, he gets hexed up yet again. Hookshot coming in to get on the fight. Artley, he doesn't get his only set of buyback coming out already. Fraction of force being released. Kenji. KZL gets fingered to death right now. Oh, it will be 4-8 on the side of G7. Survivor buyback coming out from the Juggernaut. Dropping T-Rex. No, a Pistol Blade just being dropped up. Queen of Pain right now. Ghost Scepter being purchased up on the Lion, so he will be avoiding that Omni Slash damage coming out from Artley's. But yeah, the Wrath King and the Queen of Pain will be nuked down. Wrath King doesn't have ultimate, but he will have ultimate in about a minute's time. And yeah, Artley's with that, wow, he bought a Blink Dagger after his buyback from distance. So yeah, right now Omni Slash is on 87 seconds cooldown. The Aegis, yeah, the Aegis was already whiffed before that down here from the Queen of Pain. Right, down here. Oh, Blink coming up from Juggernaut, looking pretty aggressive, but no, the Lion actually brings to safety right now. Oh god, this is not looking good for the side of G7, but it is... No, this is not looking good for the side of Team Vultures, but G7 will try to keep up the momentum lead. Same goes for the side of Volt. Proper... probably have to save for a buyback first before he even considers his next item. So yeah, what will his next item be? I'm not too sure. Right now, at least probably be refresher after his refresher, then maybe selling away the Senjin Yasha probably. I think he doesn't really need the F and Y already. So yeah, right now Shadow will be alright on farm actually. Clockwork. Clockwork does have the X Scepter and 4 staff. Doesn't have a lot of item progression. Just constantly looking for some pickoffs. And yeah, right now the Wrath King will be looking for the BKB. Of course, he will maybe try to save for a buyback at least for himself. But right now, Leo Doesn't have a lot of item progression also, but right now the full BOTs have been completed up for the Juggernaut. Oh, the smoke doesn't get Rocket Flare. Juggernaut does have the Omni Slash up already. We'll look for an engagement. Earthshaker is alone up on top. Wow, look at that crits. 1.9k, that is a lot. Right now, Juggernaut will just clear out the bounty rune down here. Some Rocket Flares already actually just telling you that they are in the Radiant jungle. Why are you heading up top? They are in the Radiant jungle. The Rocket Flares coming out from the Rocket Wall already tells you that they are in the Radiant jungle. Why aren't you going to the Radiant jungle? So right now, Rev King already completes a full BKB. This is going to be huge item for the side of Vote. So right now the Rev King cannot be nuked down by the Sky Rev Mage, and of course cannot be nuked down by the Earthshaker anymore. One thing about Kenji is that even though he does have a lot of defensive items, he doesn't have offensive items. Maybe he would like to look to sell away the Eve Scepter afterwards, or maybe the Blink Dagger. Yeah, look for his team's engagements rather than him just going in himself, because in the last 4 fights he really did badly. So yeah, right now let's take a look at the EXP charts after that buyback. I mean the Grow Graph and the EXP charts after that buyback. Wow, it just shoots back 12,000 in favor of Gseven. Wow, they just got a Q. That one Q up on the Juggernaut was really able to. The EXP not really so much. Pretty even. Everybody is about the same level right now, except for Vote. The two on level, but their carries are pretty high on level. Yep. So right now Clockwork has to get something more tanky, maybe a Vanguard or maybe a Heart even for himself. But he will have to save for the buyback first, of course. Right now, buyback will be available for the Skyrev Mage. Skyrev Mage, Earthshaker, Queen of Pain, and the Shadow Fiend. Juggernaut has buyback, but it will be in about 3 minutes time. So he will look to farm up for the buyback and delay for that few minutes. Wow, that Shadow Fiend is pretty ballsy to actually go up there alone. But the Clockwork will be able to just hookshot into save. Here we go. Kenji just looking at engagement. No, Kenji immediately blinks out onto the out from the Dire base. At least does have the Abyssal Blade up. Probably want to Abyssal up the Queen of Pain, because the Queen of Pain does have 2 hacks. I mean, 1 hex up on him and another hex up on the Lion. So that will be an important Abyssal Blade to be dropped on. Mesmerizer will drop a few wards. Rocket Flare just scouting out the Dire heroes. And right now, Clockwork will be looking for a position for a hook shot. So yeah, right now Shadow Fiend looking to just push out the tower, push out the lanes a little bit. He gets the second weave up onto him. Just many Rocket Flare being tossed out by Shoti. Right now, Tidehunter just a little bit far out. Queen of Pain will be pushing out the bottom lane, but the Dazzle comes back to heal up his creep wave. But no, Scream of Pain will clear up the creep wave. Rocket Flare, but wow, they're just trying their best. Oh, engagement down, middle rampage being committed. Kayla, okay, so the Abyssal Blade gets stopped out on Shadow Fiend heals himself to try to save himself. Right now, Echo Time coming out on Shoti does get really low on health, but Leo heads him up. Right now, he's getting really low on health. Pop will get Graves up. He gets the BKB off. Will he get any amazing picks off? No, he just tries to blink back the safety. Right now, the Shadow Fiend is still alive. Nobody in that fight. Was there any buyback? No buyback is coming from both teams. But no, the Shadow Fiend actually getting pretty low on health. He will just TP back to safety, and looks like Vote will be able to defend their high ground. Alright, so right now they will defend their high ground. Juggernaut will be able to save for buyback pretty soon, and yeah, that will be trouble for the side of Gseven, because right now Gseven just not looking very good. They are unable to fight up against the high ground. That is really a huge deal breaker for them. Right now, yeah, the EXP will go slightly. Nothing much to be going on actually, because nobody really died in that fight. So yeah, right now KZL will be looking straight into the refresh already. Does have the perseverance up. Not sure whether will he be trying to save for a buyback, of course. But all KZ actually use up the Juggernaut get caught in. Will he try to get it out? There is no Omni Slash. He will try to TP the safety actually. Abyssal Blade is up. He gets forced out. He doesn't have buyback. He's in a very bad position. No, at least the healing ward. We'll try to keep him alive. Right clicks coming out to kill out the healing ward. Kenji is going straight for Juggernaut. No, he will blink to safety. Right now the desert goes down. Right now Papa gets hexed out. He does have a buyback, of course. He does have an Echo Set. Reaver ready. No, he goes down to the Shadow Fiend. Right clicks. KZL gets no mana. KZL doesn't have mana. He will get stunned out. At least he will get used up by the Shadow Fiend. Buyback coming out from the Skyrim Mage. Is there buyback coming on the Earthshaker? No, he actually bought the Reaver. Triple kill going in the way of Kenji. Right now. Oh god, this is not looking good for the side of both. I think this is mega creeps. At least will not be able to defend this himself. He does have that Omni Slash up, of course. Not sure whether will he be able to defend it himself. But yeah, right now, the Radiant side, Gseven will be looking straight for the T, the next tower push. Buyback coming up from the Tide Hunter, doesn't have Ravage. Ravage is up in 17 seconds actually. Will they try to hold this off a little bit? At least, that's a big start, but there's Lion will get hexed out yet again. Finger of that, there is no buyback coming up. This is probably GG. No, the two carries doesn't have buyback. They are looking very, very aggressive. Down by Mega Q Streak. Mega Q Streak coming in the way of Shadowfiend. He just gets the right click off. Nuke down. This should be Mega Creeps going in the way of Gseven because no buybacks coming out from the core heroes. I really think the Earthshaker's Reaver was really a bad idea. Bottom Rex goes down. No way to defend this bottom Rex. Only the Tide Hunter available with a Ravage. But unfortunate for that, unfortunate incident for that is that there will be no follow-up. Hex up onto Pride. Oh, buyback coming up from Juggernaut, buyback comes right in time. Omni Slash coming up. There is a grave up on KZL. Finally, he does have the buyback. Oh, a Victim coming out. Kenji, will he get nuked down? No, he will go down finally. Right now, BKB up on Kala. Will they get Lucky Bash off? Oh, Lucky Bash! Artlist! Triple kill coming in the way of Artlist. He will defend his base himself. Oh, amazing defend by Artlist. He defends the high ground and he defends the Mega Creeps himself with KZL, of course. Wow! What an amazing play. 8,000 damage done to that 3. Wow.
Worthy tribute.
Graph definitely. Oh, it will still be in favor of Gseven apparently. 20k in favor of Gseven. But right now the EXP charts, I think it hasn't really updated just yet. Yeah, maybe it hasn't updated yet. That's why it doesn't shoot back down. Oh, this is great. This is a great item coming in the way of the Juggernaut. Cheese, both going in the way of Artlist. I think he'll drop his Demon Edge probably. Maybe will he drop the Demon's Edge? Why is he just jumping off? He has a double damage rune, just end the roast, take the Aegis because we don't have buyback. And then for Cheese. No, Papa will take the Aegis. Cheese going in the way of the support Dazzle, but right now Artlist doesn't have an Omni Slash up, but he does have an Abyssal Blade and a Blink Dagger up. Maybe and the double damage rune, maybe he can go for a kill. No, Queen of Pain right now. Shadowfiend does have a buyback. There is buyback up for all the Radiant. So yeah, right now we'll just back off. Earthshaker will build maybe a Satanic even to try to save up himself. But right now, Propa will be looking to try to carry his team, getting the crits off. Fortunately, after the BKBs have been completed, Propa hasn't really been getting a lot of good Echo Slams. Maybe even some great Enchant Totem or maybe even some crits off. So unfortunate for the Earthshaker, he is really not his day. On the side of the Juggernaut, he will have an MKB up pretty soon. He does sell off that... What is... I couldn't remember what he sold off. What do you have? Oh, he sold off the Mask of Madness. So the Mask of Madness will be sold off by Artlist already. I think he should have changed the SNY away instead actually. I think the SNY would have been better away for the MKB because that extra attack speed really just will be able to help you regen up and of course give you a lot more damage output. Refresher for the Tide Hunter. This is going to be dangerous for the side of Gseven. Ravages up. Oh, hookshot coming up onto the Juggernaut, cancelling his TP. He cancel his TP? No, I don't know what happened. Oh, Propa will get stunned now. His BKB is on cooldown. He's in such a bad position. But no, Gseven will just look to back off. This is already a 53 minute. The Shadowfiend from being the most farm hero in the game, and right now he is still most farm hero in the game, but he really dropped off a lot already because he's already full slotted. He does sell the EU Scepter to go for the Daedalus. Yeah, I was right. So he will be selling the EU Scepter for the Daedalus. He doesn't really need that anymore. And then maybe if you need, sell the Blink Dagger for a heart afterwards, or maybe even a Satanic. Yep, Daedalus being completed up for Kenji. We'll be looking for some incredible right clicks and crits.
Top tower is under attack.
So right now, on the side of Vault, they will retreat to the high ground, looking to defend themselves. Clockwork Illusion just being tossed into, just being thrown into the Dire base. Do some little bit of scouting. Full heart has been completed up for the Earthshaker, and one thing about the Earthshaker's heart, he doesn't have buyback. He's just out there going for the risk, going for the health, the raw health. Hopefully he survives the team fight, and then yeah, don't even need a buyback because he does have the Aegis of Immortality up, of course. Juggernaut doesn't have buyback. doesn't have ages. He went for the NKB straight. So yeah, I think he should put down the Blink Dagger and pick up the cheese. On top, hook shot coming in, catches out Mesmerizer. Will he go down to this? Ravage coming out. Let's hook the first Ravage. Second Ravage coming out. There is no Echo Slam just yet. Omnis that's coming out on Kenji. No! Right now, Queen of Pain will just double Ravage getting 2 kills up onto the Lion and the Shadow Fiend. Right now, Clockwork will just look to be engaged up upon by the Skyrift Mage, but no, he will just get to safety and amazing team fight. They defended the high ground yet again, even without the Echo Slam being committed. Proper looking for some buy later probably, but right now a diffuser blade being purchased up by the Desert. This is so hilarious. Even a diffuser blade has been purchased up by the Desert means the Desert is probably going to look for some pick off later on, because the Shadow Fiend just runs too fast, maybe get some blinks away, and the Clockwork also be able to blink away to safety. That's why they want to slow down the Clockwork. Slow down the Clockwork from escaping. Right now the Wraith King has 2.1k, 2.4k health. That is a tanky Wraith King. How are they going to kill him? The Dazzle with the diffuser blade may be the solution, but not a lot. Oh, hook shot coming, actually catches out at least the harassment hook shot, just to harass him back a little bit. But right now the Queen of Pain will be completing up a BK. At least the Queen of Pain has a BKB up to fight against, to neglect the magic. Full 10-second BKB, which will benefit her, of course. Right now, what I think about the Wraith King will be maybe a heart will be good right now. Then maybe he will be able to turn into turn the game over, or maybe a Maelstrom will be good for him. About saving for the buyback first. This is a long game. Right now, KZL refresher Ravage will be up in 100 seconds. It's about 2 minutes time. They will be hopefully be able to drag. Hopefully they'll be able to drag that out. Respawn already. He will be TPing to middle lane to clear up the creep wave, and smoke has been purchased up on the Clockwork. So this might be an engagement, maybe a wraparound even for G7. So mid lane being pushed out a little bit. Bottom lane not getting pushed in for the Radiant side actually. So. Oh, Rocket Flare. He blinks forward. Aegis is gone on Proper. This is dead. Oh, Arlis actually gets stunned down right now. Proper actually goes in for the Bishop. Oh, he echoes them. He actually misses up on Kenji, but the second 2.5k crits up on Kenji. Kenji goes down. Kenji has a buyback. Mega Q3 going the way of Arlis because he clears that right click damage. Right now, Arlis will get stunned up upon hook shot coming in. Oh, he doesn't have buyback. This is in trouble for the Juggernaut right now. Proper will look to back off. Will they look for a Q up on him? Will there be a hook shot ready? His Aegis has gone down though. Oh, hook shot out on Proper. He does have a buyback. Does he have buyback? No, he doesn't have buyback. He's 400 goes on a buyback. He doesn't have anything. Start coming out. No, he actually gets silenced out. Trigger of that. 4 for Nail. I mean 4 for 1. Kenji and the Lion going down in that one. But unfortunately, there will be no buybacks coming up from the side of the Dire side. The only person with buyback will be the Juggernaut, but look at this. They will be pushing straight for the T4 towers and the throne. GG will be caught by Artlist because this is just impossible to fight against. They have no buybacks. And the Aegis just expire on the wrong time. The celebration Sonic Wave coming out from Leo. They take game number 2. So the vote just to fight back against G7 in game number 2. Unfortunately, just not hard enough. Their engagements good enough. So G7 will take game number 2 also. So yeah, this will be the group stages of the JDL season 5. 2 games will go in favor of G7, and yeah, Vote just not performing well in the first game.